Hello, and thank you for choosing our Model X. Today, I'm going to have a brief overview on how to do basic functions for this vehicle, for gaining access, using the vehicle, and making sure that all of your basic questions will be covered on how to use it. For starters, whenever you do reserve the vehicle, we will send instructions closer to time on whenever it starts. We'll basically have the key locked inside the armrest whenever we unlock the car remotely. Once you let us know that you are at the vehicle, then you can just open it up and then open the center console and retrieve this key right here. So with Tesla, the key fob the key is actually a card. It is not a key fob. To gain access to the vehicle, once you do receive it, basically all you need to do is just match up the key card, how it says on the back, to this camera where the pillar is. So come up to it, it will unlock the vehicle, and the vehicle mirrors will unfold, letting you know it's unlocked. To lock it, simply just tap it again, and the mirrors will fold in. Once you do have the vehicle unlocked, the buttons for either doors are on the opposite sides. So when you push in right here, it is not going to open. You need to push right here, or to open up the Falcon Wing doors, you have to push right here. So once you do push right here, the door will automatically open on its own to let you in. And once you come inside, you will notice that, hold on. So you will notice that there is no push button, because with Teslas, all you simply have to do is take the key, put it on the wireless charger for the first one, and then once you put on your foot on the brake, it will start up the vehicle. You will see all the lights come on, and the door will automatically close. Once the vehicle is started, the vehicle does have an electronic shifter that is integrated into the touchscreen. So once you do put your foot on the brake, you will see that the icon for being able to shift appears. So you'll have the car icon, you go up for drive, pull down for reverse, and your backup camera appears, and you tap P to park. Once you do that, anytime you come into the vehicle, the main screen will always pop up, or you can access the main screen right here where the car icon is to access all functions of the vehicle. To open up the Falcon Wing doors, which when you do so, it will display on the actual icon that they're opening, and the doors will actually open up. To close them, you can close them individually, or if you want to open up the passenger as well, when you do that, all you have to tap is to close all, and then all the doors will automatically close for you. This car is very heavily automated. Basically, your headlights are automatic, wipers are automatic. Everything in this car is set to be basically automatic, to be very simple and minimalistic. So hence being, you have wiper control right here, which will push once to swipe, and will pop up on this display right here, showing you where you can adjust by scrolling up on the scroll wheel the intensity, or if you want to leave it on automatic. Your horn, as well as your flashing for your high beams. When you flash them, this icon will appear to let you know if you can turn on the headlights, or just leave it on automatic, which is what we suggest. Your blinkers are right here. You just tap them to turn them on, and they will automatically turn off once you make your turn or change lanes. From here, whenever you do get started, basically what you need to do is right here is basically the settings for the profile. So basically the key card is linked to your profile as a Turo guest. It will automatically always kick to Turo guest. When you do that, when you adjust your seats, it will ask you if you would like to save for Turo guest. You can always save your seat adjustment, so when you get back into the vehicle, it will automatically recall to where you last saved it. Also, to be able to adjust your mirrors, all you need to do is to come to down, basically when you're at the main screen, come back to where the icon was for the car. You can click right here for mirrors, and you start off with your left one, and you control it by moving this. So when you move it, the actual mirror will move. Vice versa for the right side, you just tap right and then adjust your mirror. And then same thing for your steering wheel. Oops. You just click right here. Same knob, you just adjust and adjust. and you're all set. And once you save that, the car will automatically remember where you last saved the vehicle. Once you do put the key here and press the brake to start up the vehicle to get ready to go. If you do have any questions, you're always more than welcome to message us. But when it comes to supercharging, the car will automatically, every time, it will route you the best way possible. So if we take and just say, for example, we want to go to Miami, all you need to do is type in your destination, and the car is going to automatically set pinpoints along the way to reach the destination as to where you will have to supercharge and what percentage you will be landing at every time you arrive. Whenever you do supercharge, you just back into the parking space, unhinge the actual charging cable, and you can click the button on the charging cable to unlock the charge port, or you can manually come in here and unlock your charge port right here, and it will automatically hit it open, and then you can start charging. From there, if you do want to see what's your nearest superchargers, you just simply click right down here, the charge icon, and will pop up all the local superchargers that are near you that you can actually drive to. Because if you zoom out, everything is in the red is where you can drive to on the current charge you're at. Anything in the gray, you will have to stop and charge before you reach it. Basically, and also for your audio volume, you just scroll up and down for right here for your volume, or you can take right here and control the volume right here for your the audio. For your climate controls, same concept. You swipe to be able to adjust your temperature, hit split to be able to dual zone the actual temperature, so one side could be cold, one side could be hot. And then to control the fan speed, tap on the actual temperature icon, it'll bring this up. You can adjust the fan speed right here, and then also the way that the airflow that comes to your face is controlled through right here, and that you can adjust as well. And then your heated and cooled seats, and then also if you want to control the rear climate or either the heated seats in the second row or third row. Other than that, the next portion, I'm just going to briefly show you how to work autopilot. Of course, if you have any questions, just give us a message. So before we do run into the autopilot segment, whenever for Falcon Wing doors, you just push right here to open them up. And there are two different ways that you can actually close the Falcon Wing doors. You can simply push this red button up here to close them, or you can push the button right here from the inside to open or close. To access the second row, excuse the mess, simply just push this button right here, and once you do push that, it will allow you to slide the seats forward. And the same concept right here, there's a button that you can push that will unlatch the third row to be able to fold them up on both sides. And then whenever you do slide the seats back, you just slide them back, and if the seats are not all the way back, there is a lever that's right here that you can use to slide the seat back all the way. And then of course you have your climate and controls from the rear, and as well as for your Netflix and Disney Plus if you choose to sign in for your account to be able to watch. Also, on a side note, one thing that I did forget to mention, along with having the option to be able to click your front or the trunk to be able to access on the screen, whenever you do exit the vehicle, the main and only way to mostly use it is to push this button right here that's on both sides of the driver and passenger. When you click it, the door will open, and of course, like I said, when you put your foot on the brake, the door will close. If in an emergency that you cannot open the vehicle, you pull this latch right here, but this is only an emergency, because if you pull it without it being an emergency and you're stuck on the side of the road and you're pulling it just for fun, it will cause the window to crack. So that's why it's only suggested to open the door from the button on the actual door handle. And then as well, for the frunk, when accessing the frunk, you can open up the hood from doing so, and whenever you do close it for the Model X and S, you need to push your hands simultaneously on both sides to close the hood, and do not press in the middle. It will damage the actual latch right here, and we do not need that to happen. So just push from both sides at the same time and you'll hear it click and you'll be good to go. Driving, simply activate for your basic cruise control by pushing the right button in to activate your basic cruise with no steering assist or anything. This will allow you to be able to set your cruise as well as adjust, if need, your speed. You can scroll up on the wheel or scroll down on the wheel to adjust your speed. To engage full autopilot, double tap the wheel on the right and the vehicle will show 2 blue lines indicating the vehicle does have autopilot activated. With this said, the vehicle does detect red lights, stop signs, as well as any oncoming traffic ahead of you, and will adjust accordingly to be able to make sure that you do not hit anyone. But this still is a computer. Please make sure that you are keeping your hands on the wheel, and as well as keeping your eyes on the road to make sure that if the car doesn't see anything, that you will take over if need be. To change lanes, the vehicle does have integrated turn signals on the steering wheel. Your left button is right here, your right one is up here. Simply click it, and with autopilot activated with another lane beside you, once you click that, the vehicle will automatically change lanes for you with autopilot engaged. From this, you also have your high beams that you can flash by just simply pushing that button. Your horn button is right here that you can click by doing that, and that will allow you to hit the horn. Your windshield wipers are fully automatic. One click would be one quick swipe. To hold it down will release the washer fluid to spray off any debris that's on the windshield. And then this button right here will be for the voice control. So you can tell the Tesla to take you to wherever you need to go, and will automatically route you where you need to go. If you do have any questions, of course, you can message us through the app on Turo, and we will try the best that we can to be able to get you any assistance that you need with having any questions on the vehicle. Again, thank you for choosing us, and I hope you do enjoy your ride.